gluten-free ginger snaps. This is a delicious cookie with lots of spice, and it is in season right now. So here is the recipe. First, preheat your oven to 300 degrees
Fahrenheit.
And then first thing you're going to do is cream your butter. You need 12 tablespoons of butter. That's 1.5 sticks and 170 grams. You're going to get 3/4 cups of sugar, and that is 150 grams if you weigh it out. 1/4 cup of light brown sugar, and that is 50 grams weighed out. Cream this together so that they are well incorporated and really is a base of most cookies that you will make. Scrape down the sides to make sure it is all mixed in good, light and fluffy, and this process took me about 2 minutes. And 1/3 cup of molasses, not blackstrap, because it does have a bitter taste, and it will weigh out 113 grams on the scale. And then you're just gonna add this to your cookie dough slowly on medium low, and then incorporate it good. And then you're gonna add 1 egg. You'll mix this in together, but you will need to scrape down the sides to get it all incorporated nicely. And then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of pink salt.
Fine.
Add 2 tablespoons of baking powder. And then here comes your spices, and you will use 1.5 tablespoons of ginger, but I did put 2 tablespoons of ginger because I do like the gingery taste.
1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves.
1 tablespoon of cinnamon. And then you're going to add your gluten-free flour, which I use 1-to-1 baking by Bob Red's Mill, because it tastes clean and you can't really actually taste the flour. And you will add 2.25 cups of gluten-free flour, which weighs out to 135 grams. You will then mix this on medium until it is well combined, light and fluffy, ready to rock and roll. Now, you want to get your baking sheet lined with parchment paper. I did use a 1-ounce scoop from Pampered Chef. This is Ryan's scoop. And then you will scoop out the dough evenly to make sure when the cookies do flatten out that they do not touch each other. Now, this dough was not refrigerated. It was fresh straight from just mixing it, and I did bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes, and I will show the progression of it baking in the oven. This is 5 to 10 minutes. This is 20 minutes in the oven. And at 30 minutes, the cookies are now done, and I'm just pulling them out of the oven. And let them chill for about 10 minutes. Now, I did do it 2 ways. I did refrigerate this dough overnight, but it says you must do it for a minimum of 30 minutes on the actual recipe, and I'm going to see what the difference is. The difference is that the dough is way more easy to move around. It's not so light and fluffy. And my other complaint was the other ones were more fluffy, so I decided to pat them all down with a fork. So the flattened out cookies we're going to bake at 300 Fahrenheit for 18 to 25 minutes, and this is how it looks at 5 to 7 minutes. This is what it looks like 10 to 14 minutes. And when I hit 20 to 22 minutes, I believe that was enough, and they are done, ready to cool. honestly, I eat the cookies as soon as they come out. I don't know why.
Probably because when my mom used to bake, she would let me eat only one cookie before they cooled.
This is just both the cookies together, and I personally like the ones that were not flattened out, as it had a little bit of spice and a little bit of fluff. Ryan did like the ones that were more flattened out, as he liked a little bit more of the crunch and the biteness. As the cookies sit for a couple of days, they do change in texture, and they are a little more condensed, solid, and chewier.
All around, the cookie dough made two different styles of cookies, and they were both wonderful for this time of season, fall, and enjoy.